for joining us. We now move on to the Indo-Pacific, where China is setting the stage for stronger ties with Europe. Beijing has welcomed European Council President Antonio Costa and European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen for upcoming visits. The high-level meetings mark 50 years of diplomatic relations between China and the European Union. Talks will cover strategy, trade and green development, though exact dates are yet to be confirmed. In a major diplomatic shift, China and the European Parliament have now agreed to fully lift all restrictions on mutual exchanges. This follows China's move to drop sanctions on 5 EU lawmakers, sanctions that were linked to criticism over Beijing's treatment of Uyghurs. China's foreign ministry says it hopes to boost dialogue, manage differences and bring more stability to global affairs, especially amid ongoing tensions with the United States. Let's listen in to what the Chinese Foreign Ministry spokesman had to say.
中方欢迎欧洲理事会主席科斯塔、欧盟委员会主席冯德莱恩适时联袂来华，举行新一次中欧领导人会晤。双方还将举行战略、经贸、绿色、数字等高层。
China is hitting back hard at the United States, condemning new CIA recruitment videos as a naked political provocation. The ads released online urged disillusioned Chinese officials to leak state secrets to the United States. Beijing says the videos go beyond a smear and that they blatantly lure Chinese personnel and directly target government officials. China's foreign ministry accused the CIA of using despicable methods to interfere in other countries' internal affairs. It warned that Beijing will take certain necessary measures to crack down on infiltration and sabotage by what it calls foreign anti-China forces. Tensions over espionage have been rising. Last month, China said 3 US secret agents were involved in a cyber attack during the Asian Winter Games. And earlier this year, a Chinese engineer was sentenced to death for leaking secrets to a foreign power. Beijing says it will firmly defend its sovereignty and national security in the face of such provocations. Let's listen in to what the Chinese Foreign Ministry spokesman had to say.
美方不仅对中国恶意抹黑攻击，而且公然蛊惑、诱骗中方人员投靠，甚至直接打中国政府官员的主意，这是对中国国家利益的严重侵犯，是赤裸裸的政治挑衅。中方对此强烈谴责。
German Conservative leader Friedrich Merz failed to gain the necessary majority to become Chancellor in the first round of voting, in a setback for his coalition with the centre-left Social Democrats. Merz, who led his CDU-CSU party to victory in February's election, only secured 310 votes in the Bundestag, falling short of the required 316. The Bundestag now has 14 days to elect either Merz or an alternative candidate with a majority, and another vote could be held later today. Meanwhile, Germany's far-right AfD on Tuesday called for a fresh general election after a shock vote in Parliament saw Conservative leader Friedrich Merz miss the majority to become Chancellor. Bundestag President Julia Klownecker paused the session to allow parliamentary groups to discuss the next steps. Merz's party won 28.5% of the vote in February, while the Social Democrats, who secured just 16.4%, formed a coalition with him on Monday. Let's listen in to what Julia Klownecker had to say.
Unterbrochene Sitzung ist wieder eröffnet und ich gebe das Ergebnis der Wahl bekannt. Mitgliederzahl 630, abgegebene Stimmen 621, ungültiger Stimmzettel einer. Mit Ja haben gestimmt 310 der Abgeordneten, mit Nein haben gestimmt 307, Enthaltungen 3. Der Abgeordnete Friedrich Merz hat die erforderliche Mehrheit von mindestens 316 Stimmen nicht erreicht. Er ist gemäß Artikel 63 Absatz 2 des Grundgesetzes zum Bundeskanzler der Bundesrepublik Deutschland